Would she stop that? Hello? What's wrong? What? Is there a neck? There's nothing wrong with my neck. If you don't want to look at my neck, you don't have to. There is no smell. This isn't right. This is not right at all. Good! This is very encouraging. Very encouraging. I'm sorry to keep you all waiting. There's been a bit of a backlog. Well, backlog's the wrong word really. This time isn't exactly. I'm coming to that. I have a short presentation.
Look, this is very interesting, but you have something more important to do.
Somewhere more important to me. Good! Then I shall begin. Welcome to death. Please listen carefully, and you might live happily ever after. You can live eternally in a memory full of laughter. Pick a memory from your life and we'll record it. That is where you'll spend eternity. And in case you didn't know, that means forever and ever and ever and ever. So please, choose wisely. You're dead and all you have is what you did. 'Cause when the camera flashes, there are no second chances. Be quick, think fast, no magic spell can cast you away from here. Because the truth is, my dear, you're dead.
Welcome to death. We'll shortly be embarking on a transit. This can be a disorientating experience, and we shall do all we can to make a final journey a safe and pleasant one.
You are to select one memory from your life. You will then record your selection with the camera provided.
There are no emergency exits or evacuation slides on this flight. Only the camera provided to capture your chosen memory.
The remaining memory data will be
Deleted. If these criteria are met within the allotted time frame,
you will be united with your selected memory
for living and reliving throughout eternity. Thank you for choosing the void airline.
Oh, and I encourage you to decide quickly, as the next year will be here very soon. So, are we there? Clear? Thought I was clear. Rather good, as a matter of fact. Combining an authoritative tone with approachability of listener evidence. Did you think? Where's the door? What? Where's the fucking door? Do you have any idea how absurd it is to threaten me?
I'm not dead.
So scary. Have you been dead before? I have.
And? sure. The toilet. It was the toilet. That's when my life changed. Hello?
What do you want?
It was Naya, one of the most popular girls at school. Yet there she was, sitting alone, crying. I've never seen Naya up close, much less in tears. Yet there she was. She was looking at me. Naya's actually looking at me. To see Naya like this, all small, curled up in a ball, weak, she actually looked ugly. It was like my luck had finally changed, and I felt like I had some kind of power over Naya. Nothing. Where were her friends? Why weren't they there to comfort her? I'm sorry.
Why are you even sorry? I don't even know you.
My name's Alice.
Pissed off!
I've never heard Naya swear before. It almost made me laugh, but it was also pleasant to hear.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? It's just, I'm having a really bad day, so can you please leave me alone?
Why are you crying?
It's none of your business.
I'm sorry. I only wanted to comfort you.
It's a stupid reason anyway.
I've got time.
I'm just really annoyed with my chemistry test results. I mean, I swear I studied for days on them, but I still got a really lousy grade.
It couldn't have been that
A
bad.
level 6! I got a level 6! I was this close to a level 7! One mark! One freaking mark!
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. That really sucks.
Nah, now I feel dumb even crying.
No, I don't think it's dumb. I would have totally cried if it happened to me.
You know, that stupid teacher won't even give me that one mark.
Well, you really deserved it because you're like the smartest girl in our year.
Thanks, I guess. I've always pushed myself to work hard so I can get the highest grades and someday I can make the most of myself. And I'm just scared that one little thing like this might hold me back.
There's no way you won't succeed in life. You're amazing at everything.
I'm Naya.
I know. I was so happy. I couldn't believe someone like Naya was actually talking to me. I just might have a chance of becoming friends like someone as smart and popular as she was. She grew up and became the most brilliant lawyer and...
Well, I mean, I did okay.
No, you were the best!
Yes, I was very respectable in my field. A barrister, actually, not a lawyer. After all, I couldn't have accomplished what I have without many high school classes.
I have so much respect for you.
Yes, but that doesn't matter anymore.
No, I choose to remember you as perfect in my mind. Why can't I feel like you're really here.
That's because I am.
But how? You're Naya. Here. With me.
Alice, I've had this much. I'm sorry to cut your little reunion short. But frankly, you're wasting your time.
Remember me, please.
Didn't flash? Fine. When I was 17, I had a really satisfying bowel movement. If you want to spend eternity taking a shit, that's fine with me. But believe me, I don't recommend it. How are we supposed to know? It's so difficult. All those years to pick out one single moment. I appreciate your time, but you must try. What if we choose badly? All decisions are final.
And if we don't decide?
It's not an option we want to consider. There's nothing in your experience that could ever come close except for you, Jennifer. No one? I'm surprised. I often meet people who know straight away. Almost as if they've thought about it at length getting realized. Why are you looking at me? You know what happened to me? I assure you I don't. And I don't need to know. Alright. I think I did have two chances to reply. Go on. I was 6 years old. I was
drawing?
Well, I'm always drawing. It's just back then when things were simpler and nothing made sense and nothing needed to. Well, nothing makes sense now either. It's just. Honey, what are you drawing?
Just trees and flowers and people. Life as it is.
Oh, is that so? Life as it is, huh?
Yep.
George, come take a look at this.
What is it?
Look at Veronica's drawing.
What is this?
Just like what I told Mommy. Life as it is.
But why are the trees blue?
Because I like them blue.
Why are the people orange?
Because it's the afternoon.
But that doesn't make any sense.
You should make them skin colored.
I like them orange.
Honey,
No, they can't be orange.
people can't have orange skin.
But don't you see they look hideous?
That's alright. You merely made a mistake. You can always start over.
Yuri can have I didn't do anything wrong.
You just can't draw like that. It simply isn't right.
Grace, if she doesn't want it to be blue, don't take it. Okay? Fix it.
No, no, no! I don't want it yellow.
Honey, your father's just trying to help your mistake.
What you did now, it looked worse.
No, stop it! Stop it! Veronica!
I knew from then on that my parents would never understand me and my art. I was to become a disgrace, a shame to my family, because of the way I expressed myself. It didn't flash. Why am I still here? I made my choice. Why didn't it flash? I want to get out of here. Why that particular memory? Yes. Why choose something so painful? Because at that moment, I knew who I was. Did you?
Really?
From then on, I knew my parents would never accept me. That was a complete turning point. I decided there and then to prove them wrong no matter what. So, what went wrong? Nothing.
I'm sorry. This really isn't the time for self-delusion.
Who are you to judge me?
Yes. Who are you? Well, that's a very interesting question. Now, if you'd all like to think a little harder, I really don't want us to miss our deadline. Deadline!
What if we never had our greatest memory? What if there was supposed to be some momentous event out there, if only...
I know what you're thinking. A pointless waste of precious young life. But you must understand how you got here. It's relevant. You won't remember it after today anyway.
9, 10, 11. It helps me think. In my village, I was known for my study. I observed things. Why did this flower have 4 leaves and this one 10? Why, 5 fingers on one hand and not 6?
Intriguing.
You don't count?
I've put a lot of practice. 16. 17. 18.
Don't you start.
Time is short. 19. 20. 21.
I have decided. It is so obvious. My great revelation. In the beginning, the world was flat, like a plate. Life in my village was not easy, but the forest always provided. I often found myself musing on the nature of things. Why, when I throw a stone into the river, are the ripples always circular? Why do birds just find such regular patterns? And So many patterns, so many questions. I had to find the answers. I decided to see the elders. Why does the sun go down over one edge and come back up on the other?
Kitsu, why is that your family is in hunger and all you bring home is food for thought?
Hey, Mommy! Go inside, child.
Kitsu, dinner's ready.
I'm so hungry.
Children, stop it!
No, wait, go on.
Kitsu.
Do you see this pattern? The earth is round like an orange. And the sun rotates around it.
Is this a joke?
What is wrong with it?
Nothing.
But this is madness. Such a discovery, it changes everything.
I really think your memory is so important.
I was right.
I'd try again if I were you.
This thing, whatever it is, it cannot be real.
Perhaps I would be as stupid as those fools in my village. Tell me, do you think the sun orbits the earth?
Me? Well, no. We all know this is at the center.
You think the earth is flat?
Of course not. The earth is at the center. Everyone knows that. The moon orbits the earth. And the earth and the other planets orbits the sun.
The earth orbits the sun?
Of course, and the earth rotates once a day.
Impossible. The speed we fly into space.
You've been up a tree all your life?
What, you all think the earth is round?
Like an orange.
But this is wonderful. I knew I was right. I was the only one in my village who knew the truth. Tell me, how can I not have a greater memory than this?
I'd try again if I were you.
Naya, are you going to choose memory
charge. You're certainly the first one to put Interpol most wanted fugitive behind bars. What do you think about that?
You mean what I think about being a woman in this profession?
Well, yes. I don't think gender should be considered part of my job. Justice is justice. The law is hard, but it is the law. She went on asking questions about the nature of my work, prodding me about the Interpol case, the usual small talk, little compliments here and there. Of course, I sifted through her nonsense and some of her silly questions, but the girl was just doing her job. I didn't really care because I knew my hard work, my story, my legacy was going to be told through a reputable source, the Wall Street Journal. Ignoring the fact that the paper sent a rookie, for the first time, I can finally feel myself earning back all of my years, all the happiness and time sacrificed so that someday my work would bear fruit. As the interview progressed, the questions got more and more personal.
You revealed to readers you were working on any cases recently?
Yes, but I'm not at liberty to disclose any other information. But I will say this recent case with Interpol has been a huge leap in my career and has opened many doors for me.
Yeah. How do you think you're going to top that?
Well, this Interpol case is one of my biggest and so far my most successful one. But it's not about topping older cases. Yes, I do always push myself to work hard and learn and improve from previous trials. I like to be challenged. I need to be challenged in order to move forwards. But it's not about topping older cases.
So, would you say you're an idealist?
Well, I wouldn't classify myself as anything.
So, Ryan, you're a mother. Tell me, how do you balance your role as a parent as a barrister?
Well, work is work, family is family. There are clear boundaries between my personal life and work. I don't bring my job back to my family when it's time to be a barrister. I'm there to win a case, but during off hours, I'm there for my family.
Mommy, look!
I see. Well, how do you respond to distress, Naya?
Come on, this way, quick!
There.
Mommy, can we get ice cream?
Mommy, watch TV with me.
Mommy, can you read to me?
Mommy, watch
Mommy,
TV
read
with
to me.
me.
Can we get ice
Mommy, watch
cream?
TV with me.
Mommy,
watch
Mommy,
TV
can we
with
get
me.
ice cream?
Rebecca! Can't you see Mommy's busy? I'm sorry, you were saying?
Oh, yes, I completely agree. Okay, second to last question. How have you changed in these last 5 years, Naya?
Oh.
Mommy, I have this question and I want to ask you.
Shh, I'll get back to you on that later. Just let me think for a moment.
Sorry?
Oh, my apologies. I meant, I think in the last 5 years, I've really...
I'm going out. Not that I'm asking for your permission, since you care. By the way, I do dreads now. Not that you care either.
Rebecca!
Thank you. It has been a real pleasure. You were only thinking about your interview?
Yes, this is what matters to me. So it seems.
Then
cinema art at New York's finest contemporary art gallery for young artists like me. I felt like I was at the great start of a great adventure. This sort of thing would help me launch my career, and it did.
Wow, this place is packed.
I know.
Even our takeaway is here. You've really done it this time.
Really? Jesus, how do I look?
Since when do you care? Anyway, I'm gonna mingle. See ya. Thank you.
Veronica, look at you! Oh. Well, it looks like I've just turned you into the biggest hit of all New York. I'm sure. Well, it looks like my work is done here. You clearly brings up for me. Thank you, really, for everything. Don't mention it.
You must be Veronica.
Hi, it's my pleasure to meet you, Miss Kruger.
I'm so impressed with your collection. It's so fresh, so contemporary.
Thank you. It's a total honor coming from you.
Don't sweat it. I'm your fan now. You're the one to look out for. Thank you. You're what this industry needs. Oh, I hope you don't mind me asking a few questions. It's for the blog.
Sure.
Well, I ask everyone this, but what inspires you, Veronica?
What inspires me? Veronica. You're here.
Why, Veronica, you must introduce us.
Sarah, these are my parents.
Nice to meet you.
Is this yours?
Yes.
What is it? Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis. Why is it blank?
Because, honey, we didn't put you through art school just to paint blank canvases.
Mom, Dad, Sarah here is one of New York's most famous art bloggers.
I don't know.
Right. I'll go look at your other installations.
Why did you come?
Because you invited us, dear.
I never thought you'd show up.
Did you paint all this?
Yes. What? What do you think about them? Love it? Hate it?
Is this what kids are nowadays?
Honey, it isn't right.
That's all right. You really made a mistake. It doesn't make any sense.
They're
Honey,
hideous.
try
Fix this stupid
That's all
thing.
right. You really made a mistake.
They're
Try to
hideous.
stupid thing.
That's all right. You really made a mistake.
Trying to
They're
fix
hideous.
this.
Honey, it isn't
That's all
right.
right. You merely made a
They're
mistake.
hideous.
It doesn't make sense.
They're hideous.
Trying to
It
fix
doesn't
this
make
thing.
any sense.
Right.
Trying to fix this thing.
That's all right. You made a mistake.
Trying to fix this stupid thing. Trying to fix this stupid thing.
They're hideous. They're hideous.
My success. It was a turning point of my career.
Were you happy?
Please. I think at least here we also should push people.
What was your goal?
Respect. Everyone.
No one in particular?
You want me to say my parents?
Yes, I do.
And you have. Thank you. Huh?
Is she right?
My parents made me see what's important in life. Make something out of myself, get somewhere in life, but I would do it on my own terms.
So, what went wrong?
Nothing.
I'm sorry. This really isn't the time for self-delusion.
It was my life. I did it with what I felt best.
Any regrets?
I had success.
That's
I was
what I
famous.
asked.
I've achieved more than I've ever dreamed of. for you. I bet you must have like millions of tender memories with your family. Your don't, Mom. Don't.
We're still here, aren't we?
You don't have to impress us. Do you know why birds come to fly? It's because they let themselves be taken by the wind.
There was something. It's probably not important.
Go on.
It was strange. It's just like any working day in my room.
should do it, then that's what matters. What was I to do with my new knowledge? The earth is round like an orange. 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 Ah!
You must not say these things.
It is the truth.
Our laws are there for a reason. You are terrifying people.
Why should they fear the truth?
It is sedition, and you will admit it. You have until sunrise. Katum, I beg you, you must give up what you have said in the public. People will kill you or punish you.
But it is the truth.
What does it matter? Think of me, and you're a child.
How can you love me if I'm not true to myself?
Be true to yourself in your own mind. Please just give up what you have said in the public. Two, it's time. What have you to say for yourself?
The earth is flat like a plate.
Welcome back.
The village erupted in celebration. The bad spirits have been banished from my mind. It seemed to me that to persist with my ideas would cost me too much. I resolved to convince myself of the lie, but it would not be easy.
Ah, the sun is waking up.
Why do you think the sun is such a shape? And yet the earth is flat?
It's just the way it is. Why are the fishes in the water?
The monkeys in the trees.
Knowledge obsessed me. I needed to share it with others, but they were all too frightened. Tell me, why are they so blind? The sun, the earth, they're so obvious.
Stop talking like this. Child is here.
Mommy, tell me about the orange story.
No, it's not a very nice story.
You deny her the truth?
Save her from danger.
Yes. Ignorance is far more dangerous.
You.
This is my home.
Tell a different story.
The earth is round like an orange. But a foolish giant who was not looking where he was going trod on it and squished it. I knew then I could never live on a flat earth. To be ridiculed, threatened, rejected, pretending to be something I'm not. I would sacrifice myself. But on my own terms. Not to darkness or ignorance, but to truth and its pursuit. For my children. Suddenly, a moment of utter clarity. Our earth, perfect, beautiful, and before me lies the universe.
Magnificent. I knew he'd come up with something interesting. How can we compete with that? Why does that noble.
Are we being judged on what we learned, what we achieved?
Things would be a little impractical if we were all towering geniuses. Besides, how would the earth survive without its fools? 75, 76, 77. I'm doing the best I can, all right? I don't have my past memory. Be thankful you even have memories.
What?
Nothing.
But will we get bored of it?
As I understand it, it's a sort of loop. New to you every time.
Naya, you're my friend. We can...
Stay away from me. Choose. Quickly, you must choose. Why so quickly? Because it all decays. All your precious memories. Everything you are. Everything you think you are. You can't hang on to it. It fades. Until there's just a vague smudge of what you were. Choose while it's still real to you. What if all the things I had, did, all the things I worked so hard for were just pointless and insignificant? What if no one remembers me? What if I'm just an insignificant little speck in the fabric of time and
You're real to me.
Stop it! We're not even friends! Perhaps it's what you didn't. No, I can't.
Who is it? Who is it, Naya? Who are you choosing? You want to talk about insignificance and what you didn't do? I was truly insignificant. All my life, I wanted people to take notice of me. I tried so hard to blend in. Not even my parents or sibling had time, but you, Naya, you had everything. You were popular and smart. I envied you. I hated you. But I adore you. You were the first person who noticed, who responded. There were others, of course, the boy at the bakery, the mailman, the colleague. But none of them were you, Naya. None of them became popular. None of them became famous. Choose me, Naya. I'm loyal. I'll always be there for you.
No, you were wrong. I may have all the fame and all the recognition I wanted from everyone else, but I didn't have my family. I didn't have my daughter. I did notice, and I didn't respond to her. I wasn't there for her when she needed me the most. And now, well, I remember it was in the middle of the night when she came.
Does Rebecca Hughes live here?
Yes, but
Mrs. Hughes?
I don't
Is this an arrest warrant for Rebecca Hughes? Please step aside now.
I remember letting her pass. I should have said something. Screamed, reacted somehow, but all I could think of was fine. Why is she getting arrested? What did I do wrong? How would this reflect on me? All I could think of was how bad this was going to look on me. What a scandal this would become.
Rebecca Hughes, you're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you. Do you understand these rights as they have been given to you? Say, Mom.
The jury has made their decision. Rebecca Hughes, you are found guilty of possession and usage of drugs. Due to the severity of your crime, your sentence is as follows. 10 years in the Juvenile Delinquent Remand Centre. Court is dismissed.
Mom, are you proud of me now? Are you? Now I've achieved this
Okay, thank you very much, audience, and thank you very much, well done, Dwarf Theatre. Right, okay, so we're just going to have a 5-minute Q&A session, but first of all, I'm going to get the students to introduce themselves, what role they played within the performance, and also what kind of design and backstage kind of role they had as well. This is quite a big project that mocks a project that they'll do next year, so they've got 2 roles each, so we'll start with Celeste, please.
Okay. I'm Celeste. I played Ketu, and I also do the sound. Sound designer.
Hi, I'm Betty. My role is Veronica, and I am the makeup designer.
I'm Connie, and I'm the father and Rebecca, and I'm the person.
I'm Julie. I play reporter, journalist, mother, and the owner, and I'm responsible for the set design.
I'm Jerry, and I play the role Naya, and I'm the lighting designer.
I'm Juliet, and I play the role Alice, and I'm the stage manager. I'm Kira, and I played the guide, and I'm the assistant director.
Okay, so there's all those roles as well as the performance that the students took part in. Obviously, I'd like to give you some time to think of any questions that you might have. I want to start by asking probably Kira, who kind of brought this to the group, to the ensemble. I'd like to ask you to talk a little bit about why you chose this play and how it became what it is today.
I chose this play because, I don't know, when I read it at night in my bedroom, I was really captivated by the message because I couldn't think of a moment that I would want to live in for eternity, so I thought it would be really cool to show it to other people and let them think about the same thing. Because just reading it in the script, it gave me a huge impact, so I thought if we brought it to life, we could make a bigger impact on people. Yeah.
Thank you. Celeste, you were a big part of rewriting the text. Could you explain the process that you went through kind of developing that one?
Yeah, because the original text is still called 100, but we changed it because at first it wasn't Soroka's idea to think about new characters, and then we were supposed to we were all supposed to come up with our own characters by doing this bench activity and, walking around and see what you feel, what sort of characters you get out of it. But then in the end, we all kind of came to the conclusion that our characters were all depressing. So we couldn't have all the characters depressing, so we decided to put them into one character and created all these different characters. So actually the only original character we kept from the script was both the guide and Ketu. And all the other stories and memories, we changed them. And yeah, and most of them, we mostly came up with the ideas together, but somewhat like the rewriting itself, I was a little bit in charge.
Julie, can you talk me through kind of how the process of set has changed from the initial ideas to what we saw today?
For the chessboard, it was like the stories in the board, and the characters are basically figuring out which steps to take. It's like a chessboard game. You don't know which step you could take to win, and yeah, and for the moving boards in the background, we were actually planning to have more backgrounds for it because there were a lot of transitions, but then it was too complicated, so it didn't work. So we just made the black plain backgrounds. So.
I'd like to give the audience an opportunity if anyone has any questions for the group. Great. Yeah, any questions here, Frank?
I'd like to ask all of you, do you think that the characters that you played, especially the ones who had to make the decisions, do you think the characters reflected the current age?
Do you think the characters reflected the part of the Juliet, let's have you answer that. work with the director, the assistant director?
Yeah, I tried to kind of find some parts which I could relate to the story, because that would make it easier for me to act. So, yeah, I guess some parts are relatable, but not the overall.
Any questions from our audience? Any comments that you'd like to throw out there to those guys to explain anything? Connie, can you talk a little bit about your choices in colour with the costume?
The set we chose to use chessboard, so I want everyone in this play to look like a chess set. So I decided to be all black or all white.
And we've got two more kind of elements to look at that we haven't yet. Let's look at lighting, please. Now we've had an awful hard time in this room with lighting recently because of troubles with the electronics and things blowing up and things falling over. And it's been quite hard work. So Cherry's had to work very, very hard to get the lighting to the state that it is at the moment. Can you talk to us a little bit about the process and your ideas?
At first, there are three light trees, one LED, and two power cans and source for which are lights, basically normal lights, and the LEDs are ugly lights. And at first, I don't want to use LED because it's so bad. I hate LEDs. That's why I don't want to use LEDs. And then I want to use the 8 lights, which are normal lights. But then I realized that we don't have enough lights for me to color, because each light you can only have one color. You cannot change the color. While LED, you can change whichever color you want. So, and then during the process, there is one light tree that burned almost the whole room, and then the electronic stuff were crazy, and then in the end I just used LEDs. I have to give up to LEDs.
And I mean, with the LED, the difference between the LED and the stage lights that we normally have is that it's a very blunt light. So Fanny had to work very hard with makeup to really help us to see faces to start with, and then the design on top of that was quite an interesting process. Can you talk to us finally about that?
For the makeup part, okay, originally I have fancy designs for everyone, because like everyone is unique. I have tribal patterns for tattoo, and then a more horrible look for the guy, and each character has their own color, and each color represents their own character. And I was planning to divide Julie and Connie's face into different parts, so they can have like different makeup done, which represent the ensemble. They play different roles, so it's not that weird for them to show up. And then later, I realized it's really weird for them to have different makeup on, like different characters' makeup on their face. So I found the idea, and because we don't have enough people, we don't have enough actors, so as you can see, and each of us play multiple roles. So I abandoned the idea of having their own characteristic makeup. Yeah. I think the only significant makeup that we have is now, and the guy, and tattoos, bruises from hanging.
Does anybody have any final questions before we disappear into the night? Okay. Right, well thank you very much for attending the 4-5's first production this evening. I'd like to give them a big round of applause. be in Form 5 and Form 6 IB Theatre, we do quite heavy, significant, dark work. Very different to school production. But that's one of the kind of requirements of the course, to look in a little bit deeper at ourselves and the world around us. So I hope we didn't scare you too much, and thank you very much for coming. You'll see these guys again next year in their Form 6 production, which will be in about November, which is terrifying. Okay? Fantastic. Right, thank you very much.